right, the next resource that I want to talk about is called Sky Guide or Fifth Star Labs. So this is available through all devices, obviously, but you do have to download the app even on a desktop computer. So just keep that in mind. But students curate information. This is the ISTE student standards. They can use digital resources, a variety of tools to create collections of artifacts, demonstrate meaningful connections or conclusions. So complex systems such as constellations and stars, they're not going to be able to have access to that. They're not going to be able to work with their hands with that. But this app, it gives them a chance to interact with it using technology. And then the educational or the educator ISTE standards, in order for this to work, we have to manage the use of technology and student learning strategies in these platforms and create hands-on marker spaces or ways for them to interact with complex systems that they wouldn't be able to normally do. So if we go to the site, it will take us, it looks something like this. And like I said, you have to download the app in order for this to work but it will work on your iPad, computer, whatever it is. And then what you can do is hold and I'm not in a location that I can do that currently, but you hold up your screen to up to the sky, and it will show you what exists in that field, in that plane of field that you are looking at. So you might see planets, you might see constellations, it will map them out for you. It's a very, very cool resource. So I actually chose this because Sky Guide it's a great opportunity for the learner to experience the wonder of the universe as a class. Teachers and parents can choose this for its unique features, its easy to use interface. Plus, with sharing technology, it's a great way to increase your familial involvement with education. So you can go home, your kids can talk to their parents about what's going on. They can show this. The parents can even download it on their device if they'd like to. I teach space science, so it can be difficult for students to understand complex concepts such as distance to stars and constellations, patterns, due to the fact that, number one, we're in school during the day, so these concepts are, we can't really look at the stars and study planets and things during the day. But I planned to use it particularly when we're studying constellations and stars. I refer to this tool often the last year, but the app finally got approved to be installed on student devices, so I'm excited to use it more next year. My underlying purpose is for students to be able to observe things that they wouldn't normally be able to see without a telescope at nighttime. And maybe complete a semester-long project in which they study the movement of constellations across the sky. My intended audience is going to be for students, obviously, but it could also be used by parents to involve family in their schoolwork. We talked about the ISTE sources, and I am going to move on to my fifth one.